Thanks to modern images of Egypt's iconic pyramids towering over a vast sandscapes, many people assume this area is and always has been a desert. But considering that climates and landscapes can change over time and that humans have been known to alter natural environments, was ancient Egypt a desert? And is Egypt still considered a desert today? Friend, you are watching Dani TV and today we will research about was it always this dry by the pyramid at Giza? Well, the simple answer is no. Not all of Egypt, ancient or modern, qualifies as a desert. Areas near the Nile River tend to be lusher, and Egyptians in both ancient and modern times have had a thriving system of agriculture. However, the environment has changed over Egypt's history, and the construction of the Aswan High Dam across the Nile between 1960 and 70 altered the landscape substantially. Some areas of the Egypt that are now desert were wetter in the past. One famous example is the cave of swimmers on the Gilf Kibir plateau in southern West Egypt. Today the area is very arid, but thousands of years ago it was moisture, and some of the rock art found in caves in the area appear to show people swimming. According to the museum researcher, the rock art dates back between 6,000 and 9,000 years ago. The museum researcher notes, but this wetter period ended around 5,000 years ago, and since then the desert of Egypt has remained pretty similar to how they are now. Researcher told in a research. The Aswan High Dam caused some areas in southern Egypt to flood, leading to the creation of sizable reserve called Lake Nasser. Many people, particularly modern-day Nubians, had to relocate and some archaeological sites ended up underwater. The construction of the dam also ended the natural flooding of the Nile. There is no natural flood anymore. That's for sure, researchers said. The creation of Lake Nasser also led to some moisture in the air in some areas of southern Egypt, researchers said. Prior to the dam's construction, the flooding of the Nile had generally been less intense. Researchers indicate that during the Bronze Age, 33,000 BC to 1200 BC, the flooding of the Nile tended to be greater than during the Iron Age, 1200 BC to 400 BC, and this low level of flooding continued until around the time the dam was built, researchers said. One effect of the generally high Nile River level during the Bronze Age is that around 2500 BC, when the pyramid at Giza were constructed, the Khufu branch, a vanished arm of the Nile River, came right next to the pyramids. This branch allowed for materials to be transported to the site by boat, aiding in pyramid construction. The ancient Egyptians who lived by the Nile in some ways viewed themselves as living on an island Nile Valley, with the deserts as a sort of great sea. Researchers said many of their Creation myths talk about this, their gods and land and people emerging from primordial waters rising up as an island to thrive. Hopefully, friends, you would have liked these new information about Egyptians. If you gain some more knowledge, please subscribe the channel and hit the like button. Thank you.